Congratulations, because this video is going to help you jump from being a super beginner UGC creator into becoming that level of UGC way faster than other beginner creators. So these are the shortcuts to start UGC in 2025 for beginners. Don't ever think that UGC is saturated, because the amount of people that questioned what UGC was here in Montreal was just too much. You just see someone talking about an application, talking about a product, and they just give their reviews about it. They tell you how this works. And that is exactly UGC. It is a soft selling marketing technique that brands are using right now. Instead of just using traditional posters or just cinematic videos, they want real people like you and I. Let's cut to the chase. I want you to think, how can you stand out as a UGC creator? What are your specialties? For example, you live in Canada, so it means that you have a Canadian accent. Et tu peux parler en français également, so it's a plus for you. What kind of niche you want to dive into? You need to be niched right away. Yes, you can start by being a generalist, but once you have like 5 videos in, okay, you need to start thinking, what kind of niche suits me best? Like for me personally, I want to niche down to tech, to food. When you have a problem with your lungs, you would rather go to a specialist instead of a general doctor. And that is exactly what brands want. You will be able to get so much more money when you just specialize in one thing, and you can charge people for more because, hey, I'm a specialist in your niche. People would pay so much for going to a specialist to go to a doctor that specializes in a thing. Once you've got a couple of niches, now it is time to make your social media profile professional. You don't need a big following, but what you post needs to be professional. Post like those people who has 300k followers on Instagram, that professional. And you want to show to brands, you want to interact and comment with brands. Start posting as much as UGC examples, but don't just say, oh, here's a UGC example for this, here's a UGC example for that. Try different kinds of format, explain and show who you are, your personality. And the more that you show and you differentiate your contents from other UGC creators, that is where you stand out. And I tell myself, I need to become the best bilingual copy-driven UGC creator in Canada. I will make it, because every day I am learning something new. SEO, marketing, psychological marketing. And I learned the things that not all other creators are learning right now. And you need to do the same thing for your niche. The whole motivation thing comes from God. And just like rely on him. Just ask him, God, what can I do better? And he will guide you. You need to be really disciplined if you want to be successful. You have to take those sacrifices and like weekends to shoot, make personal content. I'm sorry, but a lot of UGC creators are just covering up the harsh truth of UGC. Yes, there are sleepless nights. You have a lot of pressure from yourself, like comparing, why isn't my video performing? But let me tell you that the moment you doubt yourself, it means that you don't believe that you have the potential to be successful. One thing that I would suggest strongly is, you know, when you have those days when you just film, edit, pitch, find a specific day, maybe on a Sunday, just for you to reflect where you are. What are you doing? And act like a brand. Do I really want to work with this person? If not, then why? Is it because of your video quality? Is it because of the tone? Is it because of the hooks? You need to evaluate yourself constantly. For example, you do it weekly. At the end of the year, you will be 52 times better than you were. The moment I started doing that, I got so many more inbounds. Thank God. It's all because of God's grace. He was directing me. Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I don't take credit for any of this. I would also suggest to start reading copywriting books, marketing books. Get so much resources. And learn about videography, editing, color theory, marketing strategy. So those are all the tips that I can give to you as someone who started UGC in April 2024 and scaled until this very moment. It's all because of God's grace again. So I hope that you find these tips helpful. And if you do, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and leave a thumbs up because it really helps with the engagement. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing journey, and I know that you will succeed.